צריך להקפיד להסתכל לשחר.
אלייס.
כן.
חייך אבא.
זה יבוא.
קדימה.
Hello guys and welcome to the introduction of Hefestus cannabis equipment. My name is Yehuda Yamai. I'm the founder and the CTO of the company, and Hefestus is a company which is working in the packaging industry for the last 30 years. We are manufacturing for all around the world, including Canada, America, Europe, and the rest of the world. Our main production is a packaging machine for the dairy, meat, bakery, those kind of machine. We are working with big guys and the small guys all around the world. 5 years ago, we have been exposed to the need of the new industry, which with the name cannabis. This kind of industry was very, very poor regarding automation. So we started with automation. The first machines are working continuously the last 4.5 years. We have various kinds of machines, but today we will introduce the packaging machine of the cannabis pre-rolled cones. Cannabis. Cannabis is something new. Cannabis machinery, automation is something new. So we just now got the confidence to be free to the world with our new machines. All the machines that we will introduce you now are according to the rules, safety and FDA and GMP rules, so we can work in both of the fields. One, medical, and the second for the free market. For the free market. Now the machine is very simple from one side. From the other side, it's a machine that do the work. On one side of the machine, you are inserting the empty roll cones, and from the other side, you are getting already filled with very nice accuracy cones. The speed of the machine is designed to be 200-400 an hour. We are promising 2,000. We want to be sure that we are in the right position. What we are going to do now, I will introduce you the machines. Near by me, there are two machines. One is calibrated for 1 gram and one is calibrated to half gram. We will start with the machine. I will make general view of the machine, and then I will go step by step with each station, with each station, and you will be able to ask any question that you want to ask. Before I'm pushing the green button, I want to emphasize, cannabis is something new. There are several kinds of empty roll cones. There are a lot of kinds of grinders. In order to fulfill the needs of the market, what we have done, we gave the machine fully options to be flexible, which means if you grind it too high, too low, to small pieces, to big pieces, the machine is flexible and adjustable for your demand. What I will do now, I will push the green button and we will start to run the machine. We're ready? Yes, we are. The machine is seeking for empty cones. The machine is denesting empty cones. The machine is filling the cannabis. משהו לא מכוון פה קיצוני. עכשיו זה יתחיל לעבוד טוב. The end of the story, you'll see in a speed of at least 2,000 packs a minute. This is the result. I will come more closer to the camera. You see the density. It's very nice. It's not mushy at all. The closing, it's nothing fell down. This is the output of the machine. Now what happened to now to the machine? The machine is seeking for empty cones because there is not empty cones. If I will take some cones, the machine will seek for cones and will turn until it will end. I have another option to make empty. Emptying, it means that the machine remembered the last station and you will see now the machine is not inserting any new cones. It remembers the last station. Now it's not filling. Now it's not vibrating. Now the machine is stopped. In order to continue, I have only to fill new cones and it will run. Back to the result. This is the result. Now I will do something. I will go to the second machine. This machine is calibrated to other kind of cones, which means I'm very flexible. I can work with any cones that there is. This is half-gram cone. I'll go back to the machine and then again to the green light. This is the result. You can see it's not mushy, it's tough, straight. Later on we will measure to show you how it works with high accuracy. I will stop the machine because we have finished. Before I'm going to scale the cones, I want to emphasize two things. First of all, those two machines are without covering. If you, cameraman can give you a brief shot about this machine, you will see that this is machine, that's the way it's going to be because of safety rules. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to take some cones from here. No, אני אעשה שקילה ואחרי זה. The empty cones will make a brief only to show you that our accuracy is very high. And then we will continue to stations. להביא את המשקל אליך או ש...
יכול לבוא.
מה אתה מעדיף? את המשקל אליך?
אני יכול לבוא. אני בא אליך.
This machine is... I will... This machine worked in half gram. The weight of the empty row cone before filling, it's around 0.3 grams. Adding another 0.5 gram, now it's 0.4, because as you see, there is a very long filter. So it's 0.4. 0.4 adding 0.5, it should make 0.9. Let's make small calibration, 0.9. 0.9. Now, what I'm going to do, I will take the second pack. This machine, this cone is different. We fill the ear 0.7 gram, and the cone, the empty cone, is 0.3. So it's supposed to be around 1 gram. 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 According to what you have seen, the accuracy is very nice. It's fit to the need of the market. Now, of course, the differentiation of kinds of flours, grinded flours, affect the product. Before we are going, I'm going to show you each station independently. I want to emphasize two things. In order to have good cigarette, it should be not mushy. And it should be closed very nice. Those are the two things. Accuracy, not mushy. The density is supposed to be as we asked for. That's regarding the outlet of the machine. Let's go back to the machine. שיין, בוא תעזור שנייה אחת עם ידניות. אתה תלחץ ואני אסביר. We will show you now independently each station. I will put 2 rows of cones. תביא לי חדשים. תביא לי עוד סט. פה חסר לי אחד. I have another one. No, צ'וקמק, לא משנה. This is the magazine. We can fill it until here. It depends on the cones. Some of the cones can work with eye level and some are not. It's only according to the level or the cones. So I will start step by step. Those are full with cones. I am operating now only the filling machine, the feeding station, in order to show you independently. תפעיל לי את זה רק. F1. The machine is seeking for cones. In a moment they will have cones. איזה מספר? I don't know if you can see it from here, but here are 2 empty rolls cones that went out of those. I will make another station. F1, נכון? עוד אחד הזנה. I'm inserting another 2. Now I will roll it again. Now probably you can see that there are empty roll cones. This is the station. In order to change between, תביא לי את הסט של הזה, שאני אראה להם. In order to change the part, the only 2 parts are needed to change in this magazine, in order to be in a situation that you can move very quickly from one stage, from one cone to another cone, we have to change this plate to this plate. By using this thread, we're taking it out, replacing it, and going on. In order not to make mistake, there is another piece that you put here when it's up, and it's already, the magazine is already changed for another kind of cones. Now I want to change, and I will show you the filling station. F2. Now the only thing which is working is the station of the filling. Another filling. Now you see here, rotating, another rotating, another rotating, back therefore. Now we'll twist it. Now another one twisting. Now another one. And then this is the eject station. That's what happened. Another one.
למטה, הרצפה מכספך.
Now, it's very important that the outlet of the machine can be changed from putting those on into empty plastic tubes or to a carton or to a plastic bag. We're able to make those machines, we're making those machines, but this is a standard machine. The others are according to the request of the client, which means some of the clients in America and Canada, we see that they are asking to put this cone into plastic tube with security system to provide children to open it. We can do it fully automatically. Other clients are demanding to put those 10 or 20 in a plastic bag. We can do it. Other clients, they are demanding to put those in a tray or cup. We're able to do it. The reason that we are showing now those machines, because those are general machines. The other are special requests. This is the result. Just a second. Before I'm finishing the demonstration and give you time to ask questions, I have to emphasize one major thing. The machine is flexible, which means each station that you have seen until now can be adjusted and can be calibrated to other kind of cones or to product. Another thing that I want to emphasize, you see those cones, those tanks, those are the things we are storing the cannabis, grinded cannabis. Most of our clients are having a lot of those, and they are storing in a cooling room or dry room, and before they are start filling the empty room cones, they are putting those into the machine. I think that, Hillel, you want me to emphasize something? Yes, שאלות? Any questions, guys?
Email to Danny.
Email to Danny. Danny is here. We are here to answer your question and to fulfill your demands. אתה עושה הפסקה.
יכולים לרדת ולעלות, או שאתה רוצה להשאיר את זה? לא, תשארו בלייב.
אז אני אזוז הצידה?
אל תזוז, אל תזוז.
אני מה, אני... לא לזוז? טוב, בסדר.
מקרין על המינות שאתה...
טוב, אין שום
אם
בעיה.
יש לכם שאלות, תגיד להם, אם יש לכם שאלות על כל דבר שזה...
I will repeat. If there is any kind of questions regarding the machine, technical questions, experience with cannabis, please go ahead and...
Is it possible for the accuracy to 0.01 grams? אורורה רוצה לדעת... אורורה רוצה לראות לא את המשקול כזאת, היא רוצה את המשקל השנייה.
אין לי, הלאה. אני לא משנה.
הוא רוצה, האם ניתן לראות accuracy of prefills to 0.1 grams?
אתה תענה לו את זה, נכון? אבל לא עכשיו.
כרגע זה 0.1 גרם המשקול הזאת, המשקל הקטנצ'יק.
שתי עשיריות.
לא עכשיו. נשלח לו demonstration, אין לי כאן. הלאה. In order to answer, if people are asking regarding accuracy of the cones, Danny will send you a small video that we have already made in the past regarding more accuracy. Now I have to emphasize that accuracy is question of calibration, the density of the product, dry, not dry, those kind. But if it's homogenized, there is no any problem of accuracy, and we have a lot of experience about those kind of things. Now, most of our clients have a checkware out of the machine, and if there is, and we can supply it also, and if there is a reject, throw it to the side, to the garbage or to a special container for those kind of things.
יש לנו פה שאלה שאני לא בטוח אם אנחנו רוצים לענות עליה.
כי אז?
רוצים לראות את השאריות שנופלות בנקודת המילוי.
Okay, no problem. There is no any problem regarding Abfall. This is apples, but as you see, there is no any machine. What we do very, very simple.
רק בקטע של ההרעדה, וזה מתחת...
It's only under one station, and you take it out. That's the story. There is nothing big. There is a small tray underneath the filling, and we finish. I can show you again here. It's the same story. No, other side. The same tray, you can see it. If you want to take it out, we take it out. We do the same story. And that's all. There is nothing on the machine. As you can see, the machine relatively clean. Of course, we are industry. We are not homemade. It's not a guy that is standing in his kitchen, is making his own joint. This is industry. The machine is doing at least 2,000 packs a minute. This is industry. It's not an hour. Sorry. Question?
איך אתה מוציא ומכניס את ה...
No problem. In order to change the tanks, we just have to do this. And it's finished. Now, normally you store it in a small lorry, and you can change. If you want to work 1 hour with one kind of cannabis, let's say 2% of CBD and 10% of THC. Clients are having a label on the trolley. This is the amount of the THC, this is the amount of the CBD, and they do just like this. That's all.
Grinding process.
There is a question regarding processing, grinding. I don't know if this is the target of this video, but we have a solution for it. We will make a change and we'll bring the machine to grind, or not here, not now. And never mind. We have found a system that not grinding. The machine is doing, I believe it's the only one in the world. The machine is doing very unique. The machine is separating the stem out of the flower and then grinding it. And the machine, again I will say, the machine, this is the only machine that can separate the stem out of the flower, separate stem one side, flower in the other side. Then you can send those guys the video regarding the מפוררת.
Okay, I will.
And so I repeat, this is the only machine that we know, according to our knowledge, that separate the stem out of the flower and then grind the flower to the size of the demand of the market.
What is the nefach, the hopper volume?
Our target is to put here almost 1 kilo. It means
In each one?
In each one, of course. It means, what?
It's 5 liter, right?
It's a 5 something liter. No, it's 7 liter. It's 7 liter, 6.8 liters, and it contains a bit less than 1 kilo. It is something like more than 2 hours working. It means you have to refill or to change those each 2.5 hours, 2 something hours.
The specs for the input cannabis, is there any demand on what quality or type of cannabis?
אנחנו יכולים להתאים להכל.
The machine is flexible, as I said. We can, sorry, I'm not used to speak in front of video.
What type of cones does it work for?
Okay, slowly. First of all, I apologize. I am not used to speak in front of video, but I will do my best. Regarding the question of the grinded cannabis, the machine is very flexible. It means that according to the cannabis that we know, that we found, that we saw in the market, the flexibility of the machine is covering it. Number two, regarding cones, we are flat with demands of machines now. So we found that...
אתה רוצה להראות החלפה?
של מה?
את של הפלסטיק הזה?
לא צריך. אני אענה לפי השאלות שלהם. According to our experience in America, in Canada, we found that there are 6 kinds of cones. We have the samples, we have a lot of them, and we have the ability to deal with those. Now, those 6 cones that we are working with, are, I don't want to say names of the manufacturers or the suppliers, but we got thousands and thousands of cones here, and we found that there are 6 kinds. Normally it's between 0.4 gram to 1.34 grams. And the flexibility is covering. Next question.
Can we run it again for a little bit?
Yes, we can.
Yeah.
No problem at all. I will just feed the machine with empty roll call. שימי, תביא לי בבקשה קונים.
And this is production speed we're going to run.
Yes.
Right?
תן לי עוד. הגדולים, כן.
I'm also asked what is removable.
Sorry, I'm engineer. I can answer one by one.
Okay.
לא. תן לי פה למלא עוד. פה יש לי גם כן יכול. Never mind. תביא לי עוד 2 קונים. עוד אחד חסר לי. אז אני אהיה נחמד, לאללה. איך אני יודע? יפה. According to the wish, I will operate it again. זה? Denesting, it will come to the filling, raise the filling. Now we'll operate the fingers or the twisting device. This is the result. No one is touching the machine. The machine works alone. The idea around the machine is very simple. Feed it with corn, feed it with cannabis, and move to the side. There are factories that are working. One operator. זה יפסיק לבד. It's seeking for cones because as you see, there is no any empty cones. So the machine is seeking for cones. There is a factory that one operator is operating 3 machines. Next, Danny.
Another question about the moisture in the cannabis.
Yes.
Is that an issue?
The machine will feel. I'm answering the question regarding moisture. Look, it's very simple. If you have moisture in the product, I can't deal with it. I don't have a pincetta to take each moisture out. That's your job. There are other solutions where we're familiar and we have experience with it, but this is not the machine. Okay. There are 3 pieces that you have to change in order to change from one set to other set. Regarding the magazine, this one and this one, and regarding the cones, I will do this. Sorry. We have to change those. Open and change. The rest is manually, which means with those 2 handles, you open, take it up to a bigger cone or take it down to a smaller cone. That's all. Normal operator need no more than 5 minutes in order to change from one cone to another cone. Go ahead, Danny.
I have a question here. Is there a model available with a 4-up or a 6-up work piece holder?
No. We took a decision after making research in the market that it's better to put 2 machines. You have more flexibility, and this is the reason that we took a decision to do it. Of course, it can be done, because if you do it with 2 at a time, you can do it with 4 and 6. If we have the ability with the video, you can see we are making big machine. This is a small machine for us. And we are making a machine that's making up to 150 packs a minute. In yogurt and those kind of things. There are 2 cavities, 4 cavities, 6 cavities, and the maximum that we have done until now is 8 cavities. But we found that is the best for the need of the market. If you need more capacity, put 2 machines.
What spare parts will be going with the machine?
Normally, we have 2 kinds of spare parts. Spare parts that you're getting with the machine. When you send the machine with the box, you will find a small toolbox with the needed spare part. There is another list with recommended spare parts. Now, most of the spare parts that you need, most of the spare parts that you need, you can find in the market. Shimis got a compressor. Again, sorry. Most of the spare parts you can find in the open market, which mean sensor, the pistons, those kind of things. In the recommended spare part that we are recommend you to order with the machine, it's a spare part that normally, if it's, according to our experience, is for more than 2 years.
I'm waiting for some more questions.
No problem, I'm here.
I'll gladly take. Somebody wanted to see a little bit more of oh, here we go, very cool.
That can.
Okay, we're getting some
No problem.
nice feedback here.
Guys, you have to understand, now it's in Israel, our time, it's around 8 o'clock.
7:30.
7:30 in the evening.
We
So you started the day, we are in the end of the day, but we have a lot of patience and we are here for you. So
what are we doing with the cones that we just rolled?
again,
What are we going to do with the cones that we just rolled?
just now,
Yeah,
we are spreading to our guys.
Yeah.
We give to our guys. As you know, in Israel, it's not legal, only for medical. So it was a big deal to get this product, to make the demonstration.
יש הרבה בקשות לראות יותר מקרוב. אנחנו יכולים לעשות משהו עם זה או שאנחנו לא רוצים? אנחנו רוצים להראות חלק וחלק לא?
הם רוצים את הפילינג, לראות יותר קרוב.
יש לי הצעה, אנחנו נגיד להם לקוחות שמעוניינים
Philly, we'll do another one, we'll sign them on an NDA.
חוזרים, סאונד חזר.
There are a lot of requests or questions regarding making focus in order to see more detail of the machine. Of course, you understand, we didn't make focus because we didn't want to make focus. We make a machine, there are a lot, it took us 5 years to get to this point that we are now. It's information that clients which are buying, getting it. Now, if there are clients that want more, to be more into the details, they have to sign NDA, and then we can send them pictures, videos, as much as you want. Sorry for being this way. We know the market.
That's it.
That's life.
Anything more?
That's it.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you for watching.
Thank you guys for watching us.
Wait.
Up. Another question.
Can it run half-gram cones to 3.5-gram cones? You've already answered that. There's a lot of flexibility. Materials for construction.
The material for construction of machine is stainless steel, 304. the bodies, everything which is touching the product itself. It's according to the FDA, which means it should be 31 SS stainless steel 316 or thermoplastic material which are approved by the FDA. Guys, those machines are working in a medical, which means we pass the GMP, we pass the need of the market.
Pneumatics, Festos,
Pneumatic, all the machine is pneumatic Festo, PLC is Siemens, all the motors, everything is
UL.
Everything is UL, of course, and it's Bosch, for instance, the most common parts.
Safety circuits.
Safety. We are working with, we started with the safety of American rules, but we found that the Canadian are much more tougher than the American, so we took a decision. All the machines are going to be in the standard of the Canadian. Also those, because those are going to Canada and America. And I don't know if the camera guy can show you all of those, but there are several machines.
Okay, if factory support is needed, what options are available as far as support? And also, did you mention the remote access to the control panel?
What does I understand the first question. The second one I didn't understand.
Shlita merachok.
Yeah, okay. First of all, we have service in 2 points in America, and which is located in Chicago, and the second one we are having in Toronto. Those are the 2 points. There are technicians. We just signed a contract with the company in Canada, another one that will support technically. That's number one. Number two, telephone answering. It's all around. Number three, the machine, we can operate the machine from here, any place in America and Canada. We do it very often. It's very common to do it. And for us, it's the same. We don't mind if it's a machine that pack cannabis or pack yogurt. The service is the same service.
Yeah, the only demand is it has to have you have to have a laptop with Windows Professional.
Yes, of course.
That's the only demand. Somebody's asking about 0.25 gram cones.
We didn't try it yet. I believe that it can be. I have to see the cones. I don't see a problem. The only reason
you need to
I need to see the cone, the empty cone. I don't see any problem with it.
Initial setup of weight accuracy. How long does it take?
To change
The first time we're setting up for a certain weight. How long does it take?
To our engineers, it takes minutes. Probably to guys that don't have experience, it will take 10 minutes. But the flexibility is so high, so you can play with it. We found in several factories that you start in the morning with one kind of material, and the calibration is working very good. In the afternoon, the calibration went out, and you found that they changed the product. So flexibility is 100%.
Okay. Are there any other questions at this stage? I think we're
0.25.
But yeah, we just spoke about it. We just spoke about that now.
I don't see problem.
Yeah,
It's only I have to see the cone.
Right.
If it will this size cone with this amount of
Cylinder-style cigarettes. Cylinder-style
Yes.
Cigarettes.
it's under processing.
Is it possible?
Yes, it's possible, but it's under processing. Look, we are selling only machine that we have experience.
It's under development.
Under development.
Right. Not with this machine. Or
No.
Okay.
We are selling only things that we have experience, a long experience. There is a new demand in the market for those kind of cylinder cigarette. It's in the oven.
It's in the oven?
Yes.
It's in the process.
All right. Cool. All right. I think I'm not getting any more questions. Let me just refresh this again.
שאלות שהתקבלו בהמשך, נענה עליהן במייל.
Yeah, and of course, people should feel free.
Any answers, any demand, any information that you are looking, Danny's mail is open. Please free to send Danny mails. He is paid for it. You have to answer. And if you don't know, he will ask me.
Yeah.
תגיד להם תודה ולהתראות.
Guys, thank you. again, for you it's the beginning of the day, for us it's the end of the day. So it was nice being with you. Have a good night. For you a good day, for us good night. Bye bye.
תעשה fade out אם אתה בינתיים לסגור סאונד.
זה היה ארוך, דני.